I'm Mike Gelfman, and I'm founder of the Disruption Institute. Today I'm going to be talking with Eze Redwood, who's partner at Wings Cafe. We're going to be talking about lessons learned as an entrepreneur that he's learned in building his restaurants. They have 2 locations now in Kansas City, one in Westport and one in the Northland, as well as things that you should be thinking about if you're building your idea. Also, what he thinks of the streetcar and what he thinks about our mobile app. Also at the end, we're going to be including a special video bomb where one of our former guests basically trolled us on the streetcar while we were filming this interview. So it's kind of funny. I'm putting it at the end. This is episode 11 of Streetcar Stories.
So Wings Cafe is a artisan wings dive, we like to call it. We basically take wing flavors that we invent and we really create a culture around different types of wings. So always experimenting and really just trying to push the envelope for wings in Kansas City. And really be more experimental and take risk and then ask people to trust us, on that journey. And so they did. They came in, they trusted us with some of the flavors that maybe they hadn't had before, like coconut curry wings or pale ale honey jalapeno wings and things like that. So we just kind of built on that and progressed from there. So whether it's a restaurant, it's a tech company, the process of building something is always the same. You face a lot of the similar challenges. They may manifest themselves differently, but it's very similar. And so, that was my first takeaway. The second thing that I kind of took away was that in order for a company to be successful, you really have to build a community around your product, whatever that is. Creating those community links, they're more than just themselves, and they're able to associate that with their brand. Sometimes entrepreneurship is romanticized, but they don't tell you exactly how much work it's going to be. They don't really say, hey, you're going to have the worst days ever and the best days ever, sometimes in the same day. Like you'll get high and get a win, and then everything will crumble, and you'll feel like you're in the desert all by yourself, and you only have a satchel full of water, and you have like 1,000,000 miles to walk. And so, I'd say that the hardest part is really just dealing with every challenge that comes up, because there's always new challenges that come up. It's always something different. It's always something you didn't prepare for. Those are pretty much the only things that are guaranteed. And I think that's the true value of the streetcar, is enabling that person who might ordinarily just go visit one place because they're from out of town that's close to their hotel, or one place that's close to their place of work, or one family-friendly venue or event, and it's providing a path for them to visit and support lots of different places within this downtown community. And so I think that's the value that you don't see. And so I think as a city, the more we can do to facilitate the traveler, that visitor, that business person, that family, supporting as much of what's going on in our community as possible, the better it is. Our main goals for Wings Cafe from here are to create a flagship, which is a...
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
He's just featured today. He's just featured today on this thing. And then he's literally right behind you. I was like, who is that? What is that guy doing?
That's hilarious.
No, did you see? I don't know.
No,
I posted his episode today.
I haven't even looked at it yet.
I posted his episode today, and then he's literally right behind you. Like, that's just hilarious, man.
I look over like, oh boy.
It's just like that's the beauty of this whole thing.
It is.
It's like, wow.
It is. It's impressive.
Yeah. Like, what is that guy doing with that iPad? Like, get out of my shop, man.
Just trying to get a little Wings Cafe out.
It was something that was really needed to take advantage of what we have as a resource, being the streetcar, but also provide some value. And so I think the app is, when I heard about it, I was like, that's what we were missing, because that's what bridges that divide between a great product and awareness and a great experience. And so it helps to concierge that process. It helps to tour guide whoever is in Kansas City through what they need to experience for their objectives. And I think that's something that's indispensable.